How will ECZ be able to operate? I stand to protect the law of this country, which is governing ECZ. Please let ECZ do their job. If they fault the law, then we can hold them to task. But as long as they have not messed up with the law, there is no way we should be making unsubstantiated facts. Thank you.
With due respect to the stakeholders present, I believe that I've already said that the process is still under appeal, and all the observations regarding the printing of ballot papers have been noted, and I feel that we should not go into any further debate. For those of us who want to make further submissions, please do so and put it in writing to the Electoral Commission. Thank you. I beg that
there's a point of clarification. I want to speak as a person who sat in the consultative meeting, which gave birth to this meeting that we have today. I'm Antonio Mwanza, representing FD. That consultative meeting we had with this season, we raised the concern that all the serious issues that we are raising as political parties are not being taken into positive consideration. And in that consultative meeting, it was agreed that as a consultative meeting, you didn't have the mandate to make decisions. And as such, you recommended that we are supposed to meet the entire commission to resolve outstanding issues such as the printing of ballot papers in July. What we expect from you is again not to be telling us to be waiting for a process and to be writing essays and theses. We have to realize that we are having elections in the next 3 months, and there is no one who has time to start writing theses and essays. What we expect to hear from you is, number one, these are issues that we raised in that meeting. The ZPPA you are talking about is a government agency. The ZPPA you are talking about doesn't have the authority to tell you whom to give a tender. The ZPPA's role is simply to check if the tender procedures were followed. The issues we are raising are about cost, are about credibility and integrity of the company you want to give a tender. What we expect you to be telling us here is, why have you resorted to give a tender to Dubai? Give us those reasons why you resorted to give a tender to Dubai.
Which they have in the past. Yes. This is not a strange question. Please, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
No, before you mention what this is kind of. Now, this is Vincent Chaile, the president for Radical Party. It's unfortunate that I'm not here. Now, my issue is, if I can be left back as a political party, what do you think a lot of people will be on the voting list? Now, coming to the point, why have we called for a meeting, Madam Isaac, if you can't offer solutions? We're supposed to go for a meeting. Already those things have already been discussed. Let me say, if you put in writing, why are we here? Then on another issue, the printing of ballot papers. Honest, how can we export $3.6 million to a already rich country if we've got companies here who can do the same job? Let me show an example. If this document was printed in Zambia, what's so complicated about putting just ink on a small piece of paper? Our people in Zambia are not employed, yet we are shifting $3.6 million outside Zambia. It's quite unfortunate. Our people here are rotting because of hunger. Just imagine, no shop. I mean, no shop was damaged, no one was injured, but food was stolen. Which means our people are suffering. Why can't we empower our own companies? No, let me speak.
My brother, with due respect, let's not suffer our procedure. It was a point of order, it will be a point of order. Yes, please, you've made your point. We've got your point. Your point is why the cost. Please, sit down. That's what you say.
Why not empowering our local companies?
I also say that is not. I also